2 weeks on the 17th. It's time to put up or shut up.
A hearing to decide the fate of the mayor's communications director has been pushed back 2 weeks.
Well, that's because he chose not to show up to a hearing today. WDSU investigative reporter Cassie Sherm live at City Hall with why the council is giving him a chance, a one-time continuance. Cassie.
That's right. They're giving him more time to find representation as Gregory Joseph is facing multiple charges, including incompetence, gross misconduct, as well as neglect of duty.
I am here today on his behalf requesting a continuance.
Instead of Gregory Joseph showing up, Mayor Cantrell sent City Attorney Denisha Turner to represent him.
I'm not going to divulge the name of the attorney who then said that at this point in time, it's not a good opportunity for them to represent Mr. Joseph.
Did he give you any physical reason why he could not appear today in person to ask for a continuance?
He did not, but I am here on his behalf.
The council investigated Gregory Joseph after more than $50,000 of city funds was used to pay for a campaign-style mailer that was sent to voters. It promoted Cantrell's accomplishments as mayor during a recall campaign that was trying to remove her from office.
So you had no thought in your head to solicit this proposal and send out this mailer because there was a recall happening?
No, absolutely not.
It has nothing to do with anything. Oh. No,
it doesn't.
Did anyone describe to you the purpose of the consultant?
I was just told it's in the context of the recall.
Conflicting testimonies during that investigation led the council voting to charge Joseph on multiple counts.
Gregory Joseph will continue to do the work as he has demonstrated.
I caught up with Mayor LaToya Cantrell Tuesday, who tells me she still stands by Joseph. One employee said that a recall was mentioned. One says it wasn't. Who's telling the truth?
The information that was turned over through a public records request is what we go with, because that is in black and white. And as it relates to that, thousands of documents, not one reference recall.
But council members say they still have a lot of questions and frustrations.
Mr. Joseph's witness and exhibit lists were due on September 22nd, and we have not received those. Do you know why that didn't happen?
I don't. I can't speak to that.
It appears that Mr. Joseph hasn't taken this entire situation seriously at all.
I do believe he's taken the charges
And I'll just say
very
this,
seriously.
Ms. Turner, what a waste of your time, because a quick email from him would have prevented all of this.
Honestly, this is Donald Trump levels of insane. As you're sitting here saying he takes the process seriously, he's posting on Instagram saying, I'm gonna have my hearing on the 3rd. Explain to me how that works.
I don't follow Mr. Joseph on Instagram. I don't know what he posted. So
you sound like a Donald Trump lawyer.
I am not a Donald Trump lawyer. Maybe Donald Trump has very good lawyers, as I am one.
Now, in the end, the city council did decide to give Joseph that 2-week time, but they say when that day comes, they will be making a decision that day. And they say if they do choose to fire him, he will not be allowed to be invited in back as a city employee for the city of New Orleans. Reporting here at City Hall, I'm Cassie Sherm. Back to you.
All right, Cassie, thank you so much. Well, positive news in New Orleans. Crime